Thank you. My name is Edward Berase, and I just got a question for you. Okay, and here is the question: are you ready for the next big thing? That is the question I got for you right now. Are you ready for the next big thing? Okay, so the first question is, what's big, or are there other big things? Sure, I will tell you there were other big things. Okay, there have been one big thing or the other. And one of such big thing, okay, is a real estate. I just like the place I am right now in Lagos is far from the heart of Lagos. Very serene environment. Wonderful and architectural work. Okay, done here. A very serene environment, and I'm sure is one place where many of you, okay, who are not in Nigeria right now, might want to visit whenever you visit Nigeria. Okay, so talking about the real estate, so much money have been made from the real estate. Like I tell you, real estate was one big thing. During the boom, people made a lot of money from real estate. Another big thing that people made a lot of money from was oil and gas. Yes, oil and gas, especially for those who were able to buy oil blocks. All right, so they made money from oil and gas. All right, so these are different areas people made money in the past. Now, if you pay very close attention to the big things that played that in the past before that made people billionaires, ladies and gentlemen, you realize that only few persons actually benefited from those moves. Only few persons. What happened to the rest? Sorry, they couldn't partake. All right, call it unfair advantage, no problem. But that is how life is. Okay, now there is another big thing that is coming, staring at us right now, looking at our faces. And that big thing happened to be in the blockchain technology. All right, that big thing happened to be in the digital finance world. And that big thing, the next big thing happened to be in the crypto space. Now, before we look into that very, very closely, you need to know that there has been an evolution of money. Once upon a time, people did transaction with what we call trade by barter. Yes, that was a medium of exchange. Like we say, money, the medium of exchange. So someone got one thing, want to exchange for something else. He would need to move round and round in that community or village for that to happen. That trade by barter. Somebody exchanging a bag of rice for a piece of meat. Then it grew into the use of precious stones, gold, and other precious stones. Okay, then there was a migration, I call it an evolution, to the use of metal coins and, of course, paper money, which we use today. We can call it fiat currency. All right, and then there has been an evolution from there. It evolved into plastic cards, plastic money, if you like, call it plastic money. Okay, I'm talking about your debit card and your credit card. All right, so that could be MasterCard, Visa card, Verb, or depending on the one being used in your location. Okay, and now it didn't stop there because man had been looking for a perfect system, a perfect way to get this done. The electronic money was introduced, where money can be transferred from one person to the other without anyone naturally touching cash, right? Again, the problem of third party, the banks coming in between, which came in after the trade by barter era, was still there. And then in 2008, a pseudonym, Satoshi Nakamoto, created something that was built on blockchain technology, using technology called blockchain. What happened? He built what we call cryptocurrency. The very first that was built was Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin was the very first that was built by this man. And since then, well, some said is a man, others said a woman. Some other person said it's actually a group of people came together and said to bear that name Satoshi Nakamoto. And that gave birth to Bitcoin. Bitcoin happened to be the very first cryptocurrency. By 2009, Bitcoin has gone to the public. And by 2010, it became a medium of exchange. It was used to purchase something, at least for the first time in 2010. Okay, so since then, there has been a very, the use cases are really improved. And of course, so many other things are coming. Now, you ask, why Bitcoin? I will tell you. You see, Bitcoin, as we always tell people, isn't about getting your money out of your country, but it's about getting your country out of your money. Well, there's one thief that is ravaging us today. There's one thief that is going from house to house, robbing us silently of our purchasing power for so many years now. And that thief is called inflation. That is why what you could buy with $20, what you could buy with 20 pounds, with 10 pounds, many years ago, you can't do that anymore. The reason is simple: inflation. Inflation cut it down the value of the fiat currency. And to be worse off many years to come. Of course, very, very worse in the third world nations. But you see, with cryptocurrency, that narrative is being changed, bringing us to what we call deflation. You see, many years ago, with one Bitcoin, you could barely buy anything. How can you buy something when it was not identified as money? In fact, imagine you having 1,000 Bitcoin at the price of each of them at the price of $0.01. That's 1 cent. What was that? Useless, you will say. What can you buy with it? But you see, as time goes on, the same one Bitcoin that was almost useless about 10, 11 years ago can do so much today. As one Bitcoin is well over $50,000. The same one Bitcoin that was useless or that was meaningless, that was close to nothing. Now follow me on this. Why you should pay attention to this space. Talking about the cryptocurrency space. I know some of us are new here, but I tell you, this is one area that we need to pay attention to. You see, in 2010, the price of one Bitcoin was $0.01. Take a look at the bottom here. $0.01. That was the price of one Bitcoin. That's 1 cent. 1 cent. But do you know that today the price of Bitcoin is well over $50,000? Follow me. Bitcoin, beyond just being a medium of exchange, it has also become an asset, a digital asset. That was why I told you earlier, it's all about digital asset. Do you know that if you had invested $100 in buying Bitcoin in the year 2010, and I know so well everyone on this call had more than $100 in 2010. Now, if you had bought Bitcoin at that price in 2010, that would have given you 10,000 Bitcoin. Yes, you heard me right. 10,000 Bitcoin. If you had purchased Bitcoin at the price of $0.01, that's 1 cent. Now, do you know that today, let's fast forward to today, that the price of one Bitcoin is almost $60,000. Now, your 10,000 Bitcoin would have worth $600 million because Bitcoin has become an asset. The truth is that Bitcoin is now bigger than some top banks in the world put together. Okay? Remember, it's all about equity. It's all about the capitalization, the amount of money in there. As I speak with you, the amount of capitalization, yes, in Bitcoin right now is over $1 trillion. Okay, so your $100 worth of Bitcoin 11 years ago, today would have been $600 million. if you have purchased Bitcoin, right? So I guess everyone on this call missed it, just like I did too 11 years ago. Now, let me show you something, okay? And this is very, very key. Now, here, what if I show you a way that can help you? Number one, hedge your funds against devaluation. All right. Number two, help you increase your present currency. All right. So the future value in dollars. And of course, keep your investment in your custody. Now, the very first thing is number one, help you hedge your money so that the money you have today, after 1 year, after 2 years, stays the same. So inflation will not affect it, irrespective of where you are in the world, because it's a global challenge. Now, apart from that, what about if I show you how to increase it? Remember, the first thing to hedge it, the second is to increase it, and the third thing is that you doing it while the money is in your custody. Lovely, you will say, right? Amazing, you will say. Now, what if I show you a platform that can help you take what you got right now, all right, into the very top by showing you some very crazy percentage. Imagine that you have, say, $100. Then I show you an opportunity, a platform that will help you do 500x. I mean, multiply, okay, your 500, your $100 by 500 times, so that your $100 goes to $50,000. Well, someone want to ask, how possible? Don't worry, I'm going to show you all of that. Show you how your $1,000 can grow into $500,000. Follow me as I show you all of that. Now, how much value do you think, okay, should be paid to access such a platform that has capacity, okay, to give you such a structured information without you doing anything extra? Now, that brings us to a platform called tonoit. Tonoit is coined from 3 words: to know it, which means knowledge. All right. Tonoit simply means knowledge. Okay. So to know it, and we'll say is everything. Now, welcome. I would like to welcome you to the power of tonoit. Let me show you what tonoit can help you achieve in a crypto space. Don't forget, the crypto space is very, very volatile. Very, very volatile. Many are making money from there, others are losing money. The difference between them is a tiny line, and that line is the amount of knowledge they have. I remember in 2018, between 2017 and 2018, I had 30 Bitcoin. Yes, 30 Bitcoin, you heard me right. Before 2018 elapsed, I threw away every Bitcoin that I had. I threw everything away, all the Bitcoin I had. Now, it was simple. What happened? I lost them to ignorance, because I heard on CNN and some other corporate bodies telling me that Bitcoin was a bubble that was going to burst. And truly, I saw my Bitcoin depreciate from $20,000 to $15,000 to $12,000 to $10,000 to $5,000. I couldn't take it anymore, but to let it go. I threw everything away. But today, one Bitcoin is sitting over $50,000 now. One Bitcoin. Imagine if I had the knowledge to keep my Bitcoin. Of course, so a bit different ball game today. And again, I lost to ignorance. Now, follow me as we talk about taking advantage of this. Follow me. Now, with tonoit, okay, as a body, will help you achieve something. What's that? Fundamental analysis. Tonoit will help you in a crypto space, just like your stockbroker will help you in your stock market, showing you, telling you the shares to buy at every given time. If not, people lose money in buying or in the stock market, others make money. As a matter of fact, it is designed to take money from one person to the other. Okay, I'm talking about the stock market. Now follow me on in the crypto space, what tonoit represents. Tonoit will help you analyze the market. Tells you, hey, this particular project will do XYZ. Go ahead and buy it. Why? Why would they be so sure? And then give you such direction. It's simple. These are experts. They will take a look at the fundamental analysis around this project, around these coins. Who are the owners? Who are behind it? What is it meant for? What is the use case? What's the community behind this? They will tell you all of that. And then it becomes easier for you to take that decision in buying into a project, in buying into a coin. And then they show also called technical analysis. What has been the trend of this coin in the last 1 year, in the last 2 years, the last 5 years? Now, where is it now? And where could it be? The projection following what it has done and where it is today, what possibly happen. Now we have the community analysis. We've got the portfolio management, right? That will teach you how to manage your money properly. But one of the things we had today is portfolio management. And then life skill that will ensure you are paid for a lifetime. Now, this is one skill I've gone to acquire in tonoit. You see, I tell anyone that cares to listen to me, with what I know now through tonoit, I can survive anywhere, provided I have access to the internet. Provided I have access to the internet. Okay, this is one beautiful thing I can tell you about this space. And finally, mentorship, friends. Stay away from anything that will not help you grow. Stay away. Tonoit brings you mentorship, guides you, help you. Okay, get to the very top. Now, having said that, see, here in tonoit, everyone is a call away. Let me tell you something. What you need for that change, for that transformation, is just a single call away. All right. Now, and I will tell you that you are just a call away from the life you so desire. Yes, just one call. Talking about just one call, a couple of weeks ago, our community tonoit called the particular coin, and a number of us bought into it. I remember a lady who bought into it came up to testify. She shared a video with us. He said, "Hey, you guys don't know what you have done for me." I said, "Tell us about it." He said, "You see, I couldn't pay my children's rent. I couldn't pay my rent. I couldn't pay my children's school fees, and of course, no food in the house. And I managed to become part of this community. Guess what? In the space of 2 months, a lot has happened. To the extent that my children are back to school, now we have food on our tables, and I've settled my rent." There is a man who worked with one of these oil and gas companies in Port Harcourt. Of course, I was there. And he said something. He said, "Hey, I've lost so much money in different online businesses, but tonoit, he helped me recover." And what happened? He bought into one of the calls that was made. He responded, bought into one of the projects that was called with $300. Remember, it's about hedge, it's about increase, it's about doing it yourself, the money in your hands. Guess what happened? He bought into the particular project called Hex with $300 in less than 2 months. Yes, we were told to wait for 1 year, 2 years, but in less than 2 months, his $300 went all the way to about $30,000. That's 10,000% in a space of 2 months. He said, "I've never seen that kind of thing before." Like I did mention earlier, you are just a call away from the life you so desire, friends. Follow me. One of the calls that was made in our community was Theta. You see, Theta at a price as low as $0.04 when it was called. Remember, beyond being a medium of exchange, this space, cryptocurrency, has become a digital asset. What's an asset? An asset what gives you money. And what is money from you? I guess you know, is a liability. So you buy something and it brings you money. That's an asset. So we're looking at digital assets. Now, this is one of them called Theta. Buying into Theta. March 13, when we're asked to buy it, 2020, right? Follow me. Imagine you bought into this project, into this coin called Theta, March 13, 2020, when it was $0.04. That's 4 cents. Now, $100 investment in buying into this project would have given you 2,500 units. How did I get that? Divide $100 by $0.04 dollars. I mean, the price of each unit, divide $100 by it, and that will give you 2,500 units. Imagine you invested $500 or $1,000, but let's stay with the $100. Did you know that March 24, 2020, about a year later, the price of Theta grew from 0.04 to $14. Yes, to $14. You see, your $100 investment would have turned out to be $37,175 by 18.5 million naira for those in Nigeria. $37,175 to $100. Now, why your $1,000 would have become $371,750? Your $1,000. What happened? There was a change as it is right now because there's a boom in the crypto space. The boom, right? Unfortunately, this boom will not be there for too long. It will be there for too long. Just the way the boom for oil and gas was not there for a long time. The boom that was real estate was not there for a long time. The boom we're experiencing right now in the crypto space will not be there for a long time because the bourgeois, corporate bodies, corporate entities are beginning to move into it. The whales are beginning to move into it. They're trying to close it up. They're trying to seize everything, close it up, so that ordinary people like me will not have access to it. So before that happens, you can be positioned for what is happening right now in the crypto space. Yes, very volatile. That's what will bring the money to you when you know what to do. And tonight will help you to achieve that as you make progress. Follow me. Here is another project called Theta Fuel at $0.009, far less than 1 cent, far less. Now imagine buying this project with $100. That would have amounted to you having 110,125 units. Yes. Now follow me. $1,000 investment would have given you 1.1 million units, right? Now, what happened after a year and 3 months when the price of this project, the price of this coin grew from 0.0009 to 0.68? You see, your $100 investment would have become $74,000. You heard me right. Okay, there are even more massive results that you are seeing right now on your screen. I'm going to share some of them with you, okay, before I let you go tonight. Now, follow me. Your $100,000 investment that give you $748,000. There are other possibilities in this space. One of them is what happened to BNB. Yes, BNB. You see, at $0.03 BNB. Now imagine buying BNB at $0.03. That's 3 cents. Now your $100 investment that giving you 3,333 units, right? Why 1,000 that give you 3,000 units? Now, after about 4 years, right? Your BNB, your $100 investment in BNB would have given you $2.2 million. Yes, you heard me right. $2.2 million. It happened in the space of about 4 years. $2.2 million from as little as $100. Now the question is this possible? Of course, it happened. Will it happen again? It will happen again and again. with the right project. Of course, not BNB will give you that anymore. That's another project, but we are going to show you that will do such massive profit. Okay, so move along. Just imagine using $1,000 to buy into this $22.5 million. I don't know if that sounds like small money to you, your location right now. For me, it's not. It's not. It's like buying or living in your dream home in the UK with $100. It's like buying your dream car with $100. These are the possibilities that exist in this space. Okay. Now there's still one project that was called to us called Hex. We asked to buy Hex January 5, 2020. Okay, now imagine investing $100 in buying Hex at what price? 0.0000014. That would have given you about 6.8 million units. Now follow me. After 1 year and 9 months, okay, after a year and 9 months, your $100 investment will have given you 3.5. Yes, you heard me right. Your $100 investment in buying this thing would have turned out to be $3.5 million. That's it. It happens to many of us, friends. Right? These are not fictions, they are realities. Okay. And imagine you made the extra move to invest $1,000. That would have amounted to $35 million. Now, the good news here is this. You are not going to give this money to anybody. No. Remember, 3 things we are looking at here. Number 1, you hedge your money, right? At least if you don't grow, let it not go down. Number 2, increase. We help you with increase. Increase. Okay, the little you have once upon a time have become so much to give you your dream car, to give you your dream home, to give you that lifestyle you've always wanted to, okay, have, all right, without you losing anything. Okay, that is what we're talking about. And now the better part, or should I say the best part of the whole thing is that all of this happened with the money in your custody. All of this happened with the money in your hands. So that's you giving your hard-earned money to any company out there, to any third party. Okay, it's a beauty of what we've got here, friends. And I'm pretty sure you want to work, you want to connect with us for you to participate also. Okay, so now here comes the product that is delivering the now and the future dollar millionaires. Here come the products. We have several products. Please don't forget. We have several products. But you see, I've tested everything and I've come to see that this is the winning product for my team, for my people. Hence, I've decided to stick to this product. The other product, but for this product, I'm going to play with it because everyone is winning with this product. Now, before I show you the product, I need you to get this right. That buying this product, that this is the last. I'm not saying probably. I'm not saying probably. I said this is the last expensive thing you will buy. Thereafter, every other thing becomes cheap. I repeat, this is the last expensive thing you will ever buy. When you are done buying it, guess what? Everything else becomes cheap. It means buying this product will get you positioned to have access to information, have access to those info that will take you from where you are right now to where you so desire to be, so that when the money starts coming, because money will come, like as it's coming right now. The money starts coming, you can buy, you can afford anything anywhere. I just showed you now the possibilities, how you can live your dream home, how you can drive your dream car, how you can go on vacations anywhere you chose in the world by simply putting or investing $50, $100 into one project or the other. So every other thing will sure become cheap. That's the reality. Now, let me show you something. This is a product called Monarcade. Monarcade is a product. It shows you opportunity, okay? Emerging cryptocurrencies that we don't know about. Secret buying opportunities, based on academy, live webinars, showing all the how-to. Great opportunity, blog posts, and of course, show you step by step on how you can profit from cryptos. Imagine that you bought Bitcoin. Imagine you bought Ethereum when it was $0.05. Imagine buying Bitcoin when it was $1. Imagine buying a BNB, Binance Coin, when it was 3 cents. Imagine buying Hex. HEX. Imagine buying Hex when it was far less than a cent. You see? Now let me show you the value of this pen. Now I'm sure from what I've said earlier, okay, you missed Bitcoin in 2012, you missed it 2011, you missed it 2010, you missed it. You missed Dogecoin in 2013, you missed the opportunity that once existed in SRP in 2014. Yeah, there are still opportunities now, but that time they did those powerful spikes. You missed out, right? You missed from 2015 move in Ethereum. You missed Cardano. You missed that of BNB when it was 0.03. You missed it. What about Link? You missed the point that was in chain link. In 2019, you missed the point that was in DOT. Imagine when DOT was sold at around $1, $2, $3. Today, DOT is about $40. You missed the opportunity. You missed the opportunity in 2020 in Shiba Inu. All right, I saw an investment of $1,000. Sorry, I don't have the picture here. Of $1,000, investment of $1,000 in 2020. Sorry, 2020. Shiba Inu took that $1,000 to $55 million. Not thousand, $55 million between August 2020 and October 2021. Now, if you want to be involved in the next movement of cryptos, if you want to be positioned, then buy that last expensive thing that will get you positioned now for a better tomorrow. And that project and that product rather is Monarcade. Now, how do I join to start now? Your question, I will tell you. First, get the value of Monarcade. It shows you secret buying opportunities, and that's worth $1,429. Emerging coins, that worth $1,000. Mentorship, that worth about $4,378. Blog post, structured coins analysis, trading academy, periodic live webinars every Monday and Thursday, 10 p.m. GMT +1 or 10 p.m. WAT. Okay, you join these guys, sharp, smart. In fact, for me, these are like some of the smartest people we got on planet Earth. Okay, and because of these guys, making money in the crypto space is like ABC. These guys are just so much. How much would that cost you? $10,504. So small money, I would say, because I've seen people following these guys took $50 to $2,000 in the space of 2 months. I've seen people took $100 to $1,500. Sorry, $1,900. I've seen people took $20. Okay, so $600. Of course, 200 would have been $6,000. A lot is happening, and after I shared with you earlier, maybe I have the videos to play to you of what have been happening in this space. But you see, tonoit is saying no. you're not going to spend as much as that. Follow me. First, you need to understand that there is an enrollment fee to be part of this platform, and there is subscription for the product. Okay, now the enrollment fee will cost you $250. You pay it one time. You will never have to pay it again. Okay, and then for the product proper, the subscription will not be $10,000. Rather, you will have to pay only $1,000 for 12 months. $1,000 for 12 months. And for whatever reason, if you feel you can't go with 1 month, 12,000, for me, it's the cheapest. Before it goes up to 2,000 or something, I would advise, go for it. Buy it at $1,000. Between now and the end of this month of November, by December 1st, okay, by December 1st, the price would have changed, okay, by December 1st. All right, so by December 1st, here is what tonoit is doing. Giving you the chance to also buy 600 for 6 months. Don't forget, $600 for 6 months. Don't forget that you would have purchased, okay, you would have purchased, paid for the enrollment fee. All right, okay, everyone is connected now. Okay, so this is what will cost you a part of what we are talking about. So for some reason, some person will say, well, I don't have such money, no problem. Recommend 3 persons to Monarchy and get 6 months free access, provided they all purchase the product of $1,000 package. Otherwise, you get 3 months. Now, you can't be in a room with these guys on the webinar and don't see that transforming or getting that thing you've always wanted will not be true. Just find out. Now, these are some of the testimonials we got. All right, take a look. I just made over 300% of the coin I bought yesterday, okay, at 4 p.m. This actually gave us about 500 to 1,000% in a very short while. Now, this person got a testimony and said, I'm one of the beneficiaries of Monarchy. I bought Yale worth of $200, okay, but this money is worth $4,660, okay, and all this in less than 2 months. A big thanks to my orgasm. Okay, all right, so that person put up that in one of our groups. And then here are other testimonials. They are just everywhere. I saw 244%. I mean, these are testimonials of how people are taking some good profit. Now take a look at this. Congrats to all who bought a particular coin. We'll call them. Okay, we called it September 14th, and since then it's done 10x. 10x means your $1,000 invested into this coin would have given you $10,000. Yes, that's 10x. Your $10,000 invested would have given you $100,000. Yes, that's 10x. Okay, so this are a few testimonials that we got out there. So conclusively, okay, seeing what is possible with knowledge and professional guidance in tonoit. You see, it's therefore impossible to subscribe and follow the system without an exit from lack into financial freedom, of course, into the life you so desire. Okay, seeing what is possible, seeing the possibilities. You can tell you missed out with the move of Bitcoin, you missed out with the move of dots. You also missed out from the move of Shiba Inu, you missed out for the move of Ethereum, you missed out from the move of Hex, you missed out from the move of BNB. The question is, would you get yourself positioned today so that you will be part of what is coming? Okay, so I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen, that if you missed what has passed, no problem, you are forgiven, as my friend will say. But if you fail to be positioned for what is coming, posterity, sincerely, posterity will not forgive you. You see, finally, with or without you, or without me, the space moves on. The choice is yours. If you want to be positioned, because very soon, all that is happening right now will not happen again. The same way the boom in oil and gas went down The boom in real estate went down. Will you be part of the boom in the crypto space today? Let tonoit guide you. Every Tuesday, we usually hold webinars. All right, so join us 8 p.m. West African time, the Zoom ID on the screen, and of course, the passcode to it. So it's Hyper Growth Tuesday, a secret arcade meeting multi-millionaires every now and then. So we invite you to join us come Tuesday for the next session. All right, so tomorrow you wish you had started today. Win the game before it is played. All right, so I want to say a big thank you for coming around to join us, and I would like to take a few questions now. Before then, let me see if I can play one or two videos. These are some of the testimonials we have.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana. Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze zuhambe.
Okay. All right, so if you have any question, please feel free to drop your questions so I can respond to all your questions. All right, so these are a couple of the testimonials that we got. They're just everywhere actually, and they are mind-blowing. They're mind-blowing. They're mind-blowing. These are testimonials. Okay, so let me allow you to ask your question now if you got any. Please just unmute yourself and ask your question if you have any, please. All right.